Now this program is actually an example for function without return value and no arguments, because here we are not returning anything to the main program and we are not passing any arguments. Now we will see how to change this function, how to change this program to pass some value. That is, in this program, in this function definition, we are going to pass these two numbers. Instead of reading these two numbers here inside the function definition, you can see inside the function definition we are reading the two numbers, but now we will see how to pass these two values from the main function so that you can skip these statements. You can skip these statements. Okay, so we will be writing only sum and printf statements inside the function. Okay, so I will write it. Hash include stdio.h void main. Now what we want to do, we want to take these two values inside the main function. We want to read these two values inside the main function. So definitely we need to declare these two variables, that is int x comma y, and printf one message, enter two numbers, enter two numbers. Okay, and then scanf %d ampersand x ampersand y. Okay, and now you have the numbers inside the main function. You have the numbers. What we want to do now, you want to pass these two values to this function definition. So in the first case we wrote the function definition, function call like this, but now we have the number, so you must pass the two number to this function. So how do we write it? I will modify that function definition. What are the numbers to be passed? X and y. Now you can see the difference. In this case we are not passing any value to this function call, to this function definition. Okay, but in this case we are passing two values, the number to be added. We are passing that two number into this function definition, and in this case also we are not expecting anything, so just write the function name only, no return value. Okay, so since the function is not returning anything, you can write it as void. What is the function name? Same. Here the difference, in the function call, how many values we are passing? X and y, two values. And what is the type of this value? Integer. So here you must write int, let us say a, int b. Okay, so what will happen? X and y are two variables that are defined inside this main function, and now you want to pass these values. You want to pass the value stored in x and pass the value stored in y to a and b. These are two different variables. So what will happen when this program is executing inside the main program, inside the main memory? The memory will be allocated for xy as well as memory will be allocated for a and b, and what will happen, the value stored in x will be copied to a and the value stored in y will be copied to b. Okay, so a will be same as that of x and b will get a value same as that of y. Okay, now you have the numbers. What do you want to do? Sum, you want to find the sum. Sum is a different variable, so it is not defined here. Not only that, the variables that are defined here you cannot access it here, so you create another variable which is called sum to hold the sum, and then write sum equal to x plus y, and then write the printf statement as we did here. Sum is %d comma sum, put a semicolon, and close the bracket. So this is actually this is an example for function program with a function with arguments and no return value. Okay, so in this program we are not passing any arguments and we are not passing any we are passing arguments and we have no return value. Okay.